Harry Herbert, of course, represents the connections of Val. Harry, we didn't see Val until she was a 3-year-old this spring. What was it that kept her off as a 2-year-old?
Well, she's a very immature filly. Funny enough, she didn't look particularly immature physically or body-wise, but William Haggis, who knows the family so well, Beaten Up and Harris Tweed being half brothers, he said to me last year, look, we're going to take this filly up to, see if we can get her up to a race. But it wouldn't surprise me if we had a few issues along the way, like the half brothers. Sure enough, she had a puffy joints, nothing serious, but every time she went into fast work, she just got a bit puffy, and we took a view, let's not run her at 2 and hopefully realise potential at 3. But he did very much like her. And Maureen, wife Maureen Haggis, Leicester's daughter, she chose Vow to ride last year, and that was a pretty exciting sign in itself.
Obviously she was very impressive when she ran at Newbury first time. Were expectations high leading into that race?
They were high, actually. She'd worked very, very well. You learn to read the signs of your trainers, of whether it's nervous looks or silences or whatever, or playing it down. But we knew that William and Maureen both liked this filly very much. In the race itself, we thought, crikey May, we're going to be tailed off, and then we might finish mid-div, and then we might actually finish place. And then that extraordinary run where she finished, she wasn't even doing a tap to win that race, and that did excite us very much.
Then of course she went to Lingfield for the Oaks trial, which she won also impressively. How excited were you by that win?
Very excited, very, very excited. It was a good learning experience for the filly. A little frustrating that we weren't on the turf to really go down the hill and round. But yeah, she jinked in the straight. She hung right and left and was babyish. We hope that that's a wrinkle that's been ironed out. I think if you look at that race 2 or 3 times, what's so extraordinary is the way that she does finish, and she's just toying with the opposition. And Johnny Murter, the master, was very impressed with her that day, and rates her very highly.
And obviously 2 starts to 3. This will be her 3rd racecourse run at Epsom. You would expect a bit more improvement for that?
Absolutely, we'd hope so very much. I'm very, very buzzed up by this filly. There is something, you don't often see horses quicken like she can quicken, with that little moment in the last 100 yards at Newbury, and then what we saw in the straight at Lingfield. So I'd like to think if she's improving mentally and physically, and she's got those change of gears, that with a bit of luck and a following wind, the team will have a big shout on Friday.